today we are going to discuss about Newton rings experiment, how to do the experiment and how to take the calculations. So we are learning here today. So go for that one first. Newton rings here in the record. You have to write that one. So this is your formula, that one, dm square minus dn square 4r into m minus n. Where is the diameter of the nth ring, and where is the r is the radius of curvature, m is the nth ring, n is the nth ring. So we are going to calculate here lambda value in terms of centimeters. So we are go for that one apparator. So apparator is contained here, that one. So traveling microscope, this is the one. So you are going to observe that one. Here microscope is there. Lengthy microscope is there. Microscope is contain eyepiece and another convex lenses. So already learned that one, these things. Okay. You travel on the platform. Just you open the screw, and this is traveling on the platform here, that one. So that is called, that one is the traveling microscope. Okay. So this is traveling on the platform. That is called traveling microscope. So just you are going to tie these things. Okay. So cannot move that one platform. So use this screw that one and rotate this platform into left and right side, that one. You are going to observe that one. Okay. So here that one you are going to observe that one. So one main scale and one vernier scale and another main scale and vernier scale. Here this main scale and vernier scale you are not going to use. This is going to move by this screw here, that one, on the y-axis side. So this is we are going to that one. Here you have that one main scale and vernier scale. So this is the we are taking for the taking the readings for that one. So here the primary settings we are going to observe here, that one. The traveling microscope, we have to set the focal length here. So how do you set the focal length of this traveling microscope? Just you observe that one. Okay. So here we have the platform. On the platform we have one glass plate. So how to set the focal length on that one? Just you observe that one. So we have taken here that one on plano-convex lens. How to find out that one is the plano-convex lens? Just you place here on the glass plate and rotate here. Suppose it's freely moving, that one is a curved surface. Just you move it like this. It's freely moving, means it is also a curved surface. This is not a plano-convex lens. For Newton rings we are going to use that one plano-convex lens. We have to use that one. So this is the both the sides we have that one curved surface, means both the sides we have that one. Here thin film you have. So we cannot observe properly that one. That's why we have take out that one plano-convex lens. See this side. So this side is a curved surface. See that one. Now I am going to move it like this. So this is not moving properly, that one, freely. It's the meaning that one it's the plane surface. So do it like this, that one. Curved surface is downside here. The curved surface is downside here, that one. Just now what you are observing here, that one. Now you are going to observe here, that one. Here some gap you are observing, that one. So this gap is called that one thin film. Mean that one it is filled with air. It is called air film or thin film. Why? Because it's thin film. So very thin size you have, that one. The film is that not you are observing here, that one. So that is called very thin film. So suppose if thin film is present here, then only Newton interference pattern you are getting. Otherwise you are not getting pattern, that one. So that is the reason. Suppose you place like this in reverse, you haven't observed here that one any thin film. So that's why you are not getting any interference pattern. Just you maintain that one, carefully maintain. So you have to get here thin film, that one. Means curved surface is downside, that one. Now I placed exactly downside of your microscope. See that one, your microscope downside, and your lens center you have to match it here, that one, both the one clearly. Then you have to set the focal length. How to set the focal length? Just you have taken that one, any small the paper you have take out and place on the paper and observe that one. So if what you are observing on the written letter is clearly observing that one, so I placed at center. Just I am observing that one. So from this eyepiece you have to observe that one. The paper you have to see that one very clearly. Okay. If you are not seeing paper clearly, means the word you are not seeing clearly, means you have to adjust by the screw. Okay. By using this one, I am going to adjust here. I am setting the focal length. Okay. Now I am observing here that one. The M word means what you are observing on the paper. That letter is one. Clearly what I am observing. That just you have to observe from this eyepiece. So the word letter is you are going to clearly observe that one. So just you go for that one and see that one. The word letter is clearly you are observing that one. Means it's a focal length is set here, that one. So for the microscope here, then you take out the paper. Just I am taken out the paper. Now you have to put here that one to get the Newton rings. You have to put here that one this lens at 45 degrees. How to know that on 45 degrees angle, that one? This is exactly 90 degrees. Okay, imagine that one is exactly 90 degrees. Imagine this is a 45 degrees. Okay, Now I have to set like that 45 degrees. Now observe from that one eyepiece. Now when I'm trying to observe that one eyepiece, so now I got some rings that one. Okay, properly I got that one rings. So see that one I am trying for the number of times, number of angles I am going to do that one. So to get that one Newton rings. See that? So something I am getting here that one. So that I am moving here platform like this. So I am searching that one Newton rings. So somewhere here at the corner. So that you have to see that one. Now once again I will go for that one. Set for the height. So some height problem you have there sometimes. So go for the stand height. Okay. So I will tight it here and properly. And now make it that one exactly 45 degrees. Try for the 45. So number of times I am going to try for the one 45 degrees angle. So I am searching once again. I am searching for one somewhere you have that one Newton rings. Okay. So I will first find that one. So Newton rings. Stop. The way you are getting the Newton rings. Here I adjusted here that one angle. And then I observe that one here Newton rings. Just you observe that one Newton rings here that one. So just you carefully observe from the microscope. So see that one here. Here you are observing that one rings. You are observing that one black and dark. So now what you have to do that one. So first any experiment that you have to find out that one least count. So least count formula is LC is equal 1 main scale division by total vernier scale divisions. So total vernier scale divisions. Now I am writing total vernier scale divisions. Yeah, 1 main scale division by total vernier scale divisions. So on vernier you have to observe here that one. Come here that one. So on vernier you are observing what you are observing here. So 0 to 50 lines you have that one. So observe that one here from that one. So 0 to 50 lines you have, and that is called vernier scale divisions. You have 50, and you observe from here that one. So on main scale, so gap between 1 unit to 1 unit. Now I want that on main scale division. I will bring from here. So 15 minus 14, 14 minus 13. The gap is 1 1 you have. Means 1 unit is 1 centimeters. How many lines you have? 1 unit. 1 unit is contained 20 lines you have. Small line and big line, small line, big line. You are observing that 20 lines you have for that one. That I am going to place inside that one. So here on the book. So now you have to observe that one, and total vernier scale divisions are 50 in small scale. Now I have to find one main scale division. How to find out one main scale division? One main scale division, one MSD is equal. So here that one I have that one. So 20 lines you have. 20 lines value is 1 centimeter. You have seen on main scale. So one line value is how much? That is called one main scale division value. So means 1 by 20. 1 by 20 means 0.05 centimeter is the one main scale division. Now I will substitute in the formula. So 0.05 is the. I am going to cross out that one. You are getting that one. 0.001 centimeters you have to observe that one. This is the way you have to find out the least count. This is the major formula for all the instruments. One main scale division value. This is the what you got 0.01 centimeter. For any operator, before you are going to take out the readings, you have to find out the least count value 0.001. Okay. Come back to here that one. So now I have got some readings. So here rings you have. For that rings I have to take out that one readings. How you are taking the readings that one, sir? Okay. Just you observe that one here. How you got that rings that one. Here you got rings like that. So up to 150, but intensity you have to see in interference. All the rings are same. Okay. Now now cross lines are eyepiece cross lines are at center now. Now you go for that one count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 like that. Means 10th ring I will go for that one. So 10th ring I place cross lines here. So you have the 10th ring is like this you have. Okay, I place cross lines. Now you have to take out the readings. How you are taking the readings here that one. Now I will take out here, go for that one. Write down 10th, right side I have to write it. Okay, reading is contained that one main scale reading MSR plus vernier scale reading VSR and the least count. Okay, so you have the least count. So now this is the reading I have to take out for 10th right. Now I placed with just now I placed here our class lines here. Then I have to take out that one reading here. So how to take out the reading from here? I am going to observe in that one. So apparator. So see, observe that one here how to take out. Suppose I placed here, this one is traveling microscope at 10th right side reading, 10th right ring. That one main scale reading I have to take out from here that one. So where the arrow is exactly coincidence, that value is called main scale reading. Just you observe that one. The arrow is coincidence at 8. Smaller the value is 0.5, 8.5, 8.1, 8.15, 2, 2.5, 3. So at exactly 3.5 you have. Arrow is exactly coincident that on 3.5 means main scale reading is 8.35. Now we got that on main scale reading from main scale. So what is the vernier scale reading, sir? So here for main scale reading I have taken the reference is arrow of the vernier scale, but here I have taken vernier scale reading. There is no arrow here downside. What do you have to do? Here 0 to 50 lines you have to take out any one coincidence. Means 0 to 50 one line is exactly coincidence. That is called vernier scale reading. By using the magnified lens you check out that one which line is exactly coincidence. Okay, suppose this line is exactly coincidence. The exactly reading is shows 0.2, but we have to count down here lines. That one means is the 0.2 means here 10 lines is over. Here 20th line means the various coincidence is, suppose imagine 20th line. How you are ready write on that one notebook? You go observe that one. So now I have to write here that one. So the reading is here 8.35 degrees, 8.35 centimeters. So plus vernier scale reading is 20 is the coincidence. Suppose imagine, so coincidence into, so least count. So I here area into that one least count. Least count value what you got that one already. So 0.001 we got. I replaced here that one. So 0.001 centimeters. The total reading is 8.35 plus 20 into 0.01, that is the value is 0.20 you are getting that one value. Now total reading is 8.55 you are getting the reading, you are getting that one. So this is for 10th right side. The same way I have taken go for that one 9th right side. The same formula I have to use 8th right side. So I'll go for the 7th right side. I'll go for 6th right side. I'll go for 5th right side. So I'll go for 4th right side. I'll go for the 3rd right side. I'll go for 2nd right side. Now I'll come here that one 1st right side. So I'll go for that one 1st left side continuation. Now I'll not for the 2nd left side, 3rd left side, 4th left side, 5th left side, and